Hey guys, today I want to talk about finding the right agent. You want to make sure that agent has your best interest at heart and they're not just trying to make a commission. The ones that just want to make a commission are typically wanting to try to get you into a property the first or second time they meet you. They are going to be more concerned about the complexity of the transaction. You have these agents that may not want to work with a first-time buyer, or they may only work at a certain price point or whatever. These are not working in your best interest. They're looking out for their own best interest and how much time they're going to be involved, right? So you want an agent that's going to invest into you, their time, their resources, their knowledge of the market, of the process, of the contract, the whole bit, right? If you feel like they're a team player and they're going to be looking out for you, that is key. The other things you want to look for is honesty or integrity. If they say they're going to call you back at a certain time, do they follow up? How is their communication? Do they say, or they do what they say they're going to do, right? It's all about integrity. So those are key ingredients that I look for. And then of course, to a lesser degree is market knowledge, because that's going to come with any agent at the end of the day. But if they don't have the first part of high integrity and good communication skills, to me, it's really hard to work with somebody. But market knowledge is very important, especially if you're moving into a market that you don't know, right? It's different if you're already living in the market and you're trying to find an agent. But if you're going into an unknown market, let's say to buy a property, that agent's experience and market knowledge is going to be crucial. And then of course, the other part of this whole deal is how well are they going to be in the transaction? Are they going to be able to coach you through the process, get you to win the bidding war, get you to negotiate properly? Are they going to really be in your corner throughout the negotiation process to get anything agreed upon with the seller? And then of course, getting that property closed. So I'm speaking mostly from the buying side, because to me, it matters a little bit more, especially when you're buying a property, how well your buyer agent is going to be working in your interests, right? But it does matter, of course, if you're selling a property. Eventually, you may want to sell the very property that you bought from that agent, and would they be a good fit for that too? So, but just always remember, have your mindset where it needs to be when it comes to making sure that this agent is actually working for your best interests and that they know what they're doing. The other thing I want to touch on is if you're buying an investment property per se, does that agent actually invest as well? Or have they just, if they've helped dozens and dozens of clients buy investment properties, they're probably fine. But if they haven't done that, or they don't even own their own investment properties themselves, how well versed in the terminology can they actually be? How well can they actually help you? So just keep that in mind as you go through this process. You want to make sure that you're working with somebody that has got the experience and the market knowledge and has all the right ingredients to make sure that you're well taken care of. And to be honest with you, if you don't think it matters, you don't want to end up buying the wrong property, right? It could be the wrong location, or it could be the wrong property, or you may not have negotiated a very good deal to begin with. So that part's going to matter. And then you're stuck with that property, right? You don't want to have to turn around and sell it, but these things can matter in thousands of dollars as well. I don't want to scare you. I'm just saying that you want to be very mindful about going down this process and making sure that they're a good fit for your goals and you as a person.